That tune is by DJ Real. Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
And I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. It's another fun Wednesday night for us, Red. How we're wearing the same exact shirt, which is always awkward. I just realized that.
Well, first of all, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so no, we're not. I've got sleeves. It's very different. It's a very different situation. We got the Bubba Master says he's listening to us on his drive home, audio only. Behind you! Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. EK Reese, thanks for joining. Wigs48, ready for the show. We got Wethead. What's up, Wethead? Oh, by the way, it is Phil's 135th birthday tonight. Happy birthday, Phil. Didn't think you were going to make it this far, but you did.
Could all make it. It's nice of you to come to my party every show.
It's your party. You can cry if you want to. All right. By the way, if you guys haven't, you need to buy some merch. I don't have the league handy because I didn't prepare for this. Nightbot's going to be posting it throughout the night. We have some great stuff. Phil's ordered some stuff off of the show. Oh, perfect timing, Nightbot. You did it.
Oh, nice.
I did it, but yeah, Nightbot helped.
Good job, Nightbot. I appreciate you. Thanks for contributing to this show. But Phil's bought some merch, so he needs to pay for it. So you need to buy some merch too.
Yeah, I got to see how this quality is of this fanny pack is.
All right. Do you have anything else, Phil, before we get the show rolling?
No, I'll just say we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We are taking this Friday off, so no poker this Friday, but we do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday usually. And the biggest, we're going to ask for subscriptions and follows and all that. But the biggest and best thing you do is just tell a friend about the show. If you guys are here each week and you're watching and you're enjoying it, just tell a friend, post about it, Facebook, Instagram, let people know. That's the best way we can get the word out.
More importantly, we have a great lineup of comics. Let's get it going.
Yep. Our first comic is known for his love of Coors Light and the karate kicks that usually follow it. He's Rick Moranis' personal bodyguard. Please welcome Chad Opitz.
Woo. Hello, everyone. Hi.
What's up, buddy? How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Rick Moranis is safe and sound. It's tops. It's tops over here.
Yeah.
Wait, how are you monitoring Rick Moranis' well-being, Chad?
Well, he moved to San Francisco. He got punched in the head in New York City, and then he moved into San Francisco. And I've been taking care of him, but I take him for daily walks. I feed him. I water him. It's basically a Seymour Audrey 2 situation, except it's way more friendly.
Who's watching him right now during the show?
I mean, he's a human being. He can watch himself for a moment.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's enjoying.
That is 24/7 security you provide.
Oh, it is. I mean, he's in the next room.
Gotcha. Okay. So, have you had any? My question for you is: have you had any close calls with Rick in San Francisco so far?
There was one moment where we were out on a walk, and he's Canadian, and there was a little bit of anti-Canadian heat coming his way. Someone threw a Molson can at his head. And I had to kick it out of the sky, but he's fine. It's okay.
You're protecting the national treasure. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us, Chad.
Thank you.
Our next comic is our resident this week. She's the newest writer at Reductress, and so far 100% of her articles have been commented on by Emmy Award-winning actress Holland Taylor. Welcome, Aviva Siegel.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. It was just a daytime Emmy, just to be clear, but thank you so much.
All right, so Aviva, what famous actor are you going to incorporate into your work next so that you can get to know them?
That's a good question. Maybe Griffin Dunn?
Ooh, that's a very good choice.
I feel like he's maybe attainable enough. Maybe I'll throw him in there.
Griffin Dunn, what is your favorite Griffin Dunn piece of media?
I do like An American Werewolf in London. It's a good one. After Hours, it's a great movie. And he had a small part in the last season of Search Party. He did a great job.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a fun one. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Aviva.
Thank you for having me.
And also joining us tonight, a comic who co-host of the F-Bomb Comedy Zoom show. Well, just all the shows and Zoom shows. The one called Mission Baby, where comics tell jokes and then roast baby pictures of comics and the audience. Please welcome the very funny Janesh Rahlan.
Hey, thank you guys. I'm
What's up,
excited to
man?
be here. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, what am I known for? And I couldn't even think of it. So
Well, then I figured it, and then you told me the show was on hold, and I was like, well, I'm not going to rewrite the intro because that would be nuts.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm stuck with. But so my question for you tonight is, who is the ugliest baby in comedy?
dude, ugliest baby in comedy. God damn, there were some trolls. I can't even decide one. Some of these photos you see and you're like, nah, I see where the trauma comes from.
That's true. Yeah, I was on your show.
But I don't think
you
you were an ugly baby.
No. Super. I mean,
Yeah.
not an ugly man. So
Yeah,
I don't know why I
exactly.
would be. But,
That's
There
crazy.
were some
Did like
badass babies. There were
Wait,
some
did-
babies like
how did Phil have? Was it like the Lumiere brothers? Like who was taking your baby photo, Phil, in 1886?
yeah,
more of a case.
it was whatever one of those where you had to like click it with the gunpowder and they stood for like 2 minutes.
yeah. There's cave drawings of it too. Either way you want to go, but yeah.
But interestingly enough, they only had the ones from their family vacation to Tijuana. So he was on a donkey.
Yeah. I was working, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Janesh.
Thank you.
God Eats Bagels in the chat. Yeah, it was taken with a camera obscura. I respect it. All right, finally, please welcome Blabbermouth favorite and 3-time broken television after losing a FIFA match winner, Joseph Nguyen. Welcome, Joseph.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I have a record, a noteworthy record.
All right, Joseph, is it true that you are playing an updated version of Gambit that throws PS4 controllers instead of cards, but keeps the 90s Gambit hair and Cajun accent?
I guarantee it. I can't do that shit, but whatever. The point is, yeah, I definitely am. And watch out, televisions, because FIFA pisses me off.
All right, thank you for being on the show, Joseph.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that is enough blabbering. It is time for some mouth.
Yeah, our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write punchlines to the joke setups provided by us. But before we can play that game, we need to give our comics some time to write those punchlines. So we'll be playing a warm-up game with 2 of the comics, while the other 2 go into the Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. So Janesh and Chad, we're going to put you guys into the bubble first. And you'll be writing punchlines for the setups that have been provided to you by our new head writer and show therapist, Holland Taylor, obviously. And she's got some spare time. She's going to do that. So, Chad, here are your setups. Okay. You'll be adding punchlines to the following. Number 1, my family's nickname for me is Mr. Clean because, ellipses. Number 2, I like my sex like I like my English muffins, ellipses. Number 3, American Airlines confirmed an encounter with an unidentified cylindrical object over New Mexico. Without giving too much away, ellipses. And then finally, a mutant baby shark was discovered with a human face due to a rare condition. Scientists are calling it ellipses. Chad, you're an old pro at this game. How are you feeling about these setups?
These are pretty damn bizarre, so I'm feeling all right.
Yeah, Holland Taylor's heard some weird shit, so she's going to come up with some weird stuff. So,
He's nuts.
all right.
All right, Janesh, you will be writing punchlines for these setups. Number 1, I call my bedroom the 1% because, ellipses. Number 2, middle school for me was like my beard, ellipses. 3, meat-free school meals are sparking outrage in France. Before you judge, ellipses. And finally, a woman was left looking like Barney the dinosaur after a bad hair dye job, which is better than her, ellipses. How do you feel about this, Janesh?
I'm pumped, dude. This is a good time.
All right. We'll see how you feel when you come out. So into the bubble, Janesh and Chad go. They will have 5 minutes to do that while we are playing Wrong Answers Only. Wrong Answers Only. We're going to start with Aviva, who really wrecked Wrong Answers Only on Monday. So we'll see what she can come up with today.
Yeah,
So
I ruined it.
this is our first original piece of art for Wrong Answers Only from Cheese Badger, submitted via our Discord server, which you can find a link to below. This is 2 gentlemen. I believe they are self-portraits. And one is labeled Fat Neo And the other one says, without jacket. And on the side it says, he has on all black. Aviva, what movie is this a storyboard for?
Okay, this is a storyboard for a Matrix prequel, actually. This is before Neo decided to get on the zone diet, lose some weight, get himself into shape. So this is Keanu Reeves in a fat suit, and he's just trying to design the right coat for I feel like my answers are too long, by the way. I made this mistake last time. It's Fat Matrix. That's what it is.
All right, well, from Wigs in Discord is this next one. Joseph, what animal behavior is being displayed here?
Well, this is clearly a Japanese eagle performing shiatsu massage on another one. And, you see it all the time.
That is correct. All right, Aviva, what event was this photo taken at?
So this is a speed dating event, which is ironic because, as we know, pandas move quite slowly. So there's a lot of it's kind of a humorous situation we're witnessing right now. So it is a speed dating event. It's not going that well for these two. They have nothing to drink and nothing to eat, which is not great
worst
for them. But
service is terrible there.
it's really bad. But I hope someone finds love. That's what I wish for these pandas.
Excellent. Speed dating for pandas, very necessary. It's hard to get them to breed in captivity.
Yeah.
All right, Joseph, what is the purpose of this man's body paint?
I'm pretty sure this is just Wednesday night in Ireland. You just paint your body and go get fucked up.
This just a bunch of Irish lads having a great time in this photo.
Clearly.
All right. Next up from Cheese Batcher again, Aviva. What is this sign used to indicate?
This sign is about me when I want to leave a party. I don't want to exist when I'm around people. So this is about me leaving a crowded space.
Excellent. Aviva. All right. And let's see. All right, Joseph. What is going on here?
This is somebody trying to install a front porch onto a Victorian house in San Francisco. It's a really heavy porch, so they need, like a big ass truck, and it's not going well.
So you're describing somebody who is backing a front porch up to the existing Victorian house?
Some would call it a frunch. Yeah, that is exactly what is happening here. And, maybe one day they'll get it right.
Maybe one day. All right, this is our last one, Aviva. All right, so why are these people huddled together and covering their genitals?
They are huddled together because it's somebody's birthday. And they're all getting together for a fun armored birthday party. And they're covering their genitals because all these members of the birthday party have offered up themselves as human piñatas. So they're protecting their penises from the clubbing that's about to happen.
They're going to be doing the clubbing. They're doing the clubbing, right? Yeah.
Someone else is off camera.
The birthday person, presumably.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you. I was going to say that.
Maybe we can do that for my 136, Red.
Yeah, we'll see how it's happening. Since we are behind the same desk, that's completely possible, and I am looking forward to it. All right, we're going to pull Janesh and Chad out of the bubble. Their 5 minutes are up. So, Chad, how do you feel about
Yes,
your
sir.
punchlines after those sweet 5 minutes in the bubble?
I'm feeling okay about them. I get to live with Rick Moranis, so I'm in a good mood.
Centered and having a great time.
Yeah.
Janesh, you seem like you have a very somber countenance. How do you feel about your punchlines?
I'm feeling all right. Chad's a warrior, so it's always tough to go up against him, but we're gonna do this. I feel confident.
Good.
And fuck
All right.
Chad.
Well, it got real mean at the end, out of nowhere. Damn. Okay.
All right, somebody in the chat is very upset about Nightbot's functionality. If you could just go completely rewrite it right now, Phil, I'd appreciate it.
Nightbot.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out what watch time is requesting. But, yeah.
Presumably how much time they have spent watching this show.
Ah,
All right, so Phil,
yeah.
do we have setups for Aviva and Joseph?
We do, yeah. So we'll be sending those over to them. Let's see. Viva, you'll be adding punchlines to the following setups. Number 1, I'm so dumb, I thought the Mighty Ducks was ellipses. Number 2, when I was in school, we didn't have rovers landing on Mars. We had ellipses. Number 3, a Virginia prison staffer says she was fired on suspicion of smuggling after a body scan detected a tampon. Upon closer inspection, ellipses. And finally, just
Aviva's face for
on
that was
one
the
is great. Finally, the Ohio bomb squad, I guess they just have one, found a suspicious package that turned out to be a cat and her kittens. Moments later, ellipses. You're the resident of the week. You got a lot of pressure on your shoulders here, Aviva. How do you feel about those?
I'm scared. I'm terrified, but I feel prepared. I'm ready for it. I'm excited.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
Anybody from the state of the Ohio would have said the Ohio State Bomb Squad for sure. All right, Joseph, you're going to be adding punchlines to the following setups. 1, have you ever tried milk manning? That's when you ellipses. 2, my doctor said I have a bad case of the Golden Globes because ellipses. 3, a man was accused of stealing $3,000 in Magic the Gathering cards. That still doesn't explain. Ellipses. And finally, there was a hidden message added to the White House website after Joe Biden became president, which is strange because ellipses. How do you feel about those setups, Joseph?
A lot of ellipses, so I'm a little concerned, but I think I can work with those.
All right, so into the bubble they go as we play Explain This with Janesh and Chad. And Explain This, I've scoured their social media, so for things that I feel like need explanation or extrapolation, and we're gonna get 3 each for Janesh and Chad, starting with Janesh. On Twitter, at Janesh Rahlan, my father likes all my tweets, and if I received this kind of validation as a kid, I probably would not be doing stand-up today. Did you show this tweet to your dad?
Dude, my dad saw this tweet and did not like it. He has liked all of my other tweets before and after and did not like this tweet.
Oh, this was the only one you cared about.
Yeah.
Did you have a conversation with him about it? Did you follow up?
Yeah, he asked what it meant. He was like, what does this mean? And then I had to walk him through the psychological trauma of how people end up as stand-ups. And his response was, this is bullshit.
If you need to talk to Holland Taylor, she's in the back. We can get her for you if you need.
Hey, Rick, can you talk to my dad?
All right. Chad, at Chad Opitz, the Church of Scientology aired an ad during the Super Bowl. And I just want to remind people that Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts because he realizes that death is the only way out of Scientology.
I don't even know if that's a joke. I think I was just stating hard facts. But now that's just he's a scared man, and You know, he's like, well, I got nothing to lose now. Let me hang off of this helicopter for a Mission Impossible film.
I was just about to ask, do you have a top of head? I know you're a big movie buff. Do you happen to know the craziest stunts that Tom Cruise has done?
I mean, they're on the screen. Like there was one where he was literally like hanging off of an airplane, like on the side of an airplane. I think it was one of the Mission Impossible. It was maybe the fifth one.
If I may speak to that as a big Tom Cruise fan myself, he is hanging off that in the Mission Impossible 5. He's also hanging off the airplane in Fallout.
Yeah.
Which I believe is the same one where he's pulling the helicopter by the rails. But sorry, carry on, Chad.
And there's that one where he's on the side of the building.
TC guy over here.
Yeah, there's the one where he's on the side of the skyscraper, like on the side, like
the Burj Khalifa. Yes.
Good Lord. Okay. Yeah, so you know more than me for sure, dude. You've been following TC's shit. I know TC's like 80s stuff, but you know,
I
more
love
recently,
the Mission Impossibles. They're
very good.
Films.
They're really good action movies, and like the stunts are incredible, and they're shot really well.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Janesh, this is your first ever Instagram post 424 weeks ago, way back in January 4th, 2013. Coolest holiday card ever, courtesy of Mr. Pete Klenek. What was it about this Christmas card that made you think this is going to be my first Instagram post?
This is well, I was really bad at social media, but as you can, I'm a big Chicago guy, and so repurposing the flag, making it out of snowflakes, it's cute. It's wholesome family fun, Red, and that's what my social media presence used to be before I took a turn for the worst.
It is a tremendous musical. All right, Chad Opitz.
Yes, sir.
No, I won't have sex with you, JPEG. AI Bundy.
that was just a melding of, you know, I enjoy robotic driven themes and Married with Children. So how could I combine them together into a fun, wacky joke?
So if the father's AI Bundy and the mom is JPEG Bundy, what are the kids' names?
That's a very good question. We got Bud, Earbud Bundy. That'd be a good one. What about Kelly? Oh, what would be Kelly's? Oh no. Would you have an idea for Kelly?
You know, I should have come up with these since I asked the question, but no idea.
Kelly, damn. Oh, that's
Kelly
I
Bite.
don't know. Kelly Bite Bundy.
This is why we have the chat. The chat will do it for us.
Yeah, we got to get some heavy hitters in the chat to figure out Kelly's robot name. But Earbud's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Welcome, Stab Comedy. Thanks for the raid. We are doing Explain This. I pulled up social media. Kelly, I like that. All right, so at Janesh Rahlan, updates. He did not like this tweet. Did he like this tweet, though? They quote tweeted the other one.
I think he might have liked this just as like a fucking power move to be like, yes, don't stand by it.
All right, throw your dad's Twitter handle in the chat so we can all follow him.
Dude, the worst part is he's liked some shit I've posted where I'm as I'm tweeting, I'm like, man, I really don't want him to see this. And he'll like it.
This is why I've told my parents that I am on Twitter at Will Smith. All right, next up, last one. This is at Chad Opitz. My application to be Rick Moranis' bodyguard.
Yeah. These are just the images that Rick saw. And when he saw them, he was like, well, you know, this man can clearly protect me. He cares. He's seen my body of work. And I think he can protect my body of physicality.
Your corporeal being.
Yes, sir. That's a very good way of putting it.
All right. Let's pull Aviva and Joseph out of the bubble. So Joseph, how do you feel about your punchlines?
Not great, but you know, I wrote something down, so you know, I feel like I deserve like something for that. I don't know. We'll see.
You got quieter in the bubble. If you got some gang you can crank up, go for it. Aviva, still cranking away, pencils down. How do you feel about your punchlines?
I feel good. I feel good. Really
all
good.
All I want is for people to feel good.
Believe me, I feel good.
That's why I try to have Ghostbusters on, because busting makes them feel good. All right. That is all 4 comics have written their punchlines. Let's see who's got the best ones and play Punched Up. Each comic has written 4 punchlines to the Blabbermouth writing staff's terrible setups, and now they will go head to head, and you, the audience, will vote for their best joke.
Yep. And also our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold comedic catchphrases in a very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases, such as "you might be a redneck" or "hamburger," that was horrible. Our staff has given each of you a court-appointed catchphrase of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean in on those and perform them to their fullest after saying their punchlines. And tonight, a lot of our catchphrases have been made up by some of the suggestions in the Discord. So
Discord server, which again, the link is below the chat, just below the window. You can check it out. It's just right down there. All right. So let's get into it. First round is going to be Aviva versus Joseph. We've got a right side of the screen battle happening. So Aviva, how dumb are you?
Oh boy, I sure am dumb. I'm so dumb. I thought the Mighty Ducks was the Mighty Cucks, a group of sheepish husbands who might get off on having other people have sex with their wives. I'm actually not kidding.
Yeah. What do you think Gordon Bombay's part in the movie was in the Mighty Cucks?
He's a cuck.
100%. And what is your catchphrase?
It was, I'm actually not kidding.
I wasn't ready for that. All right. Joseph, tell me about this new trend you've been talking about.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you ever tried milkmanning, but that's when you ride around your neighborhood, kind of like in that old video game Paperboy, but instead of throwing newspapers at people's houses, you're throwing glass bottles of milk. Hamburger.
Oh shit, Joseph's got the hamburger catchphrase.
Got the hamburger.
Not that easy, is it? All right. So now those punchline battles will be voted on by you, our live audience here on Twitch in the chat. If you're logged into the Twitch chat, you can get your vote in. You'll just have to press 1 for Aviva if you thought her I'm so dumb I thought the Mighty Ducks was the funniest, or if you thought 2, Joseph's have you ever tried milkmanning? That's when you. So in this round, it's 1 for Aviva, 2 for Joseph. Get your votes in now.
What's up? Thanks for the catchphrase compliment, Clitoritson. One of my favorite names in the chat.
Yeah,
I think about how to pronounce that all the time.
I think 3 out of 4 are cheese badgers tonight, so those are all theirs.
Somebody in the chat says Joseph is getting cucked in this round. That is from
Oh, wow.
Janesh Rahlan.
Who is that?
Oh,
I don't know.
nice. Interesting.
These names are always so hard to decipher.
Yeah, it's these random internet handles, no connection with reality.
Who's Klein Uman Comedy? That I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
Never
I don't
heard
know.
that.
Klain? I think Klain is a Bond villain.
Klein. Klein Human.
All right, coming down to it. 5 seconds left. 1 for Aviva, 2 for Joseph. Get your votes in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Aviva, 64.7%. Well done. Coming out undefeated in this round. Next up, we're going to have Chad versus Joseph. Chad, what is your family's nickname for you?
Oh, okay. My family's nickname for me is Mr. Clean because they haven't cared about me since 1998. Martin Scorsese's babies, baby!
Great catchphrases tonight. All right, Janesh, what do you call your bedroom?
I call my bedroom the 1% because every visitor has been paid to come. And that is why I am afraid of ghosts.
Very stiff competition from Janesh's bedroom.
Yeah. All right. So get your votes in, chat. 1 for Chad and his nickname, Mr. Clean, or 2 for Janesh and his bedroom called the 1%. 1 for Chad, 2 for Janesh.
The Bubba Master says, maybe we'll see a 69 tonight. The Bubba Master, why are you typing and voting? You are driving. You said that at the beginning of this chat. Do not drive and vote.
He is right, though. If any comedian gets exactly 69%, automatic win. That's just how it works.
Nice.
Bubba Master, you were driving 2 blocks? That's not far enough to need to drive.
He lives in LA, though. He's in LA, the guy.
Oh, yeah. Then you got to drive.
Yeah, you got to drive. You got to take the 405.
His name's Bubba Master. I don't imagine he's walking a lot.
All right, coming
Don't
down
forget in chat, if you're a subscriber, your vote counts as for 3 times more than the regular folk.
That was pretty close.
So
you almost
close.
didn't stumble over it.
I almost had it. It was so
You were
close.
so. It's like watching a little kid trying to get on an escalator. You're like, come on, buddy.
I can do it. I can do it. Anyway, subscribe and have your vote be worth more. That's what I almost said that too.
All right, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. All right, Janesh pulled that one out, barely eked out a victory, 78.6%. Well done, Janesh. All right, next up we have Joseph versus Chad. Joseph, how did your doctor's visit go?
Well, it wasn't the best. You know, my doctor said I have a bad case of the Golden Globes because my doctor is also my brother, who still is not able to tell me that I have testicular cancer. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
All right, Chad, how do you prefer your sex?
I like my sex like I like my English muffins, delivered to me by 62-year-old diner waitresses. Martin Scorsese's babies, baby!
Okay, Chad, get your votes in. 1 for Joseph and his big, huge Golden Globes, or 2 for Chad and his sexy, hot, old English muffins. 1 for Joseph, 2 for Chad.
Hooks and crannies.
I hate this. I've always preferred Australian biscuits when it comes down to it. What's up, Biggie Rules? Kirk H. Carpe Doom. Carpe Doom is fun. Fun to say. Ooh, this is a close one.
Yeah, it is.
1 for Joseph, 2 for Chad. If you are a subscriber, your vote counts triple. Hit it.
Dun, 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 dun.
God Eats Bagel says, gotta support Marty Scores. I presume he is watching Pretend It's a City, the Netflix documentary featuring Fran Lebowitz. And that is why you mentioned that. All right.
Shouldn't you be anti-English muffin as a bagel person? I'm disappointed.
All right, coming down to it. 5 seconds. Get your vote in. 4 seconds. Come on now. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. All right, Chad pulled that one out. 56.3%. Well done. All right, so Janesh versus Aviva is the last head-to-head matchup of the first round. So Janesh, what was middle school like for you?
Middle school for me was like my beard. Nice from a distance and itchy up close. And that's why I'm afraid of ghosts.
Aviva, what was it like when you were in school?
Oh boy, when I was in school, we didn't have rovers landing on Mars. We had cars landing on my dog Rover because when I was in school, my dog Rover was hit by a car. I'm actually not kidding.
Very sad story.
Really hard.
Vote your conscience on that one.
Yeah. Both are equally sad. Janesh and his beard is a 1. Aviva and her dead dog are 2. Get the votes in now.
Land Rover, Land Rover.
Run Viva's dog over.
Biggie Rule says, "Damn it, Red! I changed my name so you would pronounce my name right."
Biggie rules.
Oh, I thought it was Big Guy Ruiz. I thought it was like a last name.
I apologize, Big Guy Ruiz.
I like that Guff wrote, "It's just like John Wick."
People always say how much Aviva reminds them of Keanu Reeves with a gun.
Yeah.
All the time.
All right, get your vote in. We're coming down to it. 5, 4, 3, 1 for Janesh, 2 for Aviva, and that is it. 78.6% congratulations, Aviva. All right, so that brings us to the end of round 1, which means we need to know where we stand. Where do we stand, Phil?
Yeah, so this one's pretty interesting. We have, Joseph it's kind of like he's playing FIFA because he's losing with 0 points. But Chad and Janesh coming in with 1 point each, doing pretty well, not too bad. And Aviva, resident of the week, showing flexing her muscle with 2 points going into round 2.
Hell yeah.
Listen, if I lose to Aviva, I'm going to kill her dog again.
What?
Jesus.
Damn, Janesh.
I am going to throw this
Hostile.
controller through a TV when I lose.
God.
So just,
My God.
You guys maybe should combine threats there. That would be great.
Yeah, work together.
will not hurt dogs.
You better not touch that beautiful cat there, though. That's a look at it.
No way. Not touching ham bone. No way.
All right, we're getting away from classic jokes, and we're talking monologue jokes in the little round we like to call round 2. It's the same thing, but from this side of the screen. Let's get into it. First matchup is Joseph versus Janesh. Joseph, tell me about this crime that was committed.
Yeah, well, I heard a man was accused of stealing $3,000 in Magic the Gathering cards. That still doesn't explain why he would choose to go after Magic the Gathering cards when he could instead steal Blabbermouth merchandise, which is clearly worth way more. Hamburger.
That's a very valid point. I like that. That's good promo. Promo.
Wow.
Promo.
You have to remember Phil's foreign, guys.
Good promo.
That's how you say it in England, guys. Okay? Good promo.
Promo.
Yeah, Phil is foreign born in 135. It's amazing that we can even understand him at all. All right, Janesh, tell me about the latest controversy in France.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy because meat-free school meals are sparking outrage in France. But before you judge, they're still letting you bring your gun. And that is why I'm afraid of ghosts.
All right. So now get your votes in. 1 for Joseph and his promo of Blabbermouth merchandise. Or 2 for Janesh and his meat-free schools and gunplay. 1 for Joseph, 2 for Janesh. Get your votes in or enjoy another promo.
Well,
Blabbermouth merchandise from Nightbot.
Well, Blabbermouth knows where it wants to go for the people that are pimping its merchandise.
If I win this round, I would like a free fanny pack. Those are pretty sweet.
Listen, if I were in this round, I'd like a free fanny pack, but doesn't seem likely.
Might be able to get like a 1% off coupon or something if you need that.
I'm gonna make bootleg prints of that shirt with Phil's face on them. I'm gonna sell them at the Oakland Coliseum BART.
Sell them outside our
does it have to
studio.
be exactly 69?
Ooh, that's a good point. I feel like 69%
damn it.
nailed
Yeah,
it.
that's game.
Joseph,
That's game.
automatic win. Well done.
Damn, whoa.
Okay, what else happens? I feel like I've won enough Blabbermouth for the whole year because it probably is all I'll win.
Now, if you get 42.0%, you win the whole game. Automatic. That's a new rule.
All
You have
right.
to get both.
Goals.
All right, Chad versus Aviva. So, Chad, tell me about the airline industry.
Okay. American Airlines confirmed an encounter with an unidentified cylindrical object over New Mexico. Without giving too much away, Louis Anderson has been nominated for another Emmy. Martin Scorsese's babies, baby.
All right, Aviva, tell me about this Virginia prison incident.
So a Virginia prison staffer says she was fired on suspicion of smuggling after a body scan detected a tampon. But upon closer inspection, they found the tampon was actually a delicious taquito. And then they ended up giving her a promotion. I'm actually not kidding.
All right. One for Chad. Get your votes in. One for Chad. And American Airlines confirmed an encounter with a flying unidentified cylindrical object. Or two for Aviva. And a Virginia prison staffer said she was fired.
Somebody in the chat said, "You grow up."
Grow up.
When you're Phil's age, you've eaten taquitos out of way weirder places.
Yeah, come on. And we also don't want to lose any sponsorships here. So don't try and make it bad, all right? We're fine with it.
Yeah. We're pro taquitos, and we're pro. Listen, a lot of people just shove them into the hole in the top of their body. If other people are shoving taquitos into other holes, sounds delightful.
Totally.
I mean, I'm all about getting them in you as fast as you can. Really, that's what it comes down to. So whatever it takes.
You're all about efficiency, Phil.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I don't say words correctly. I just roll right through them. I'm just trying to get to the end of the sentence.
Relatable. This is a close one. One for Chad, two for Aviva. Alternately, two for Aviva, one for Chad.
Ooh, nice. I like
Holy
it.
shit.
Ooh, what's up, Skeletor 200? Your name in the chat.
Cool name.
All right, coming down to it. 5, 4, 3, 2 for Aviva, 1 for Chad. 60%. All right. Well done, Aviva. Rolling through the competition. Respect it. All right, next up, we're going to have Janesh versus Chad. So, Janesh, tell me about a woman.
This was pretty nuts, Red, because a woman was left looking like Barney the dinosaur after she had a bad hair dye job. But that is still better than the woman who was confused for Rudy Giuliani while ordering a family platter at the Sbarro's in the Newark, California main square. And that is why I am afraid of ghosts, damn it.
That is my favorite Sparrows, though. I do have to admit that. Chad laughed so hard, Zoom muted him. All right, so Chad,
I have that effect.
tell me about this baby shark.
Oh my God, it's a terrifying story. A mutant baby shark was discovered with a human face due to a rare condition. Scientists are calling it Richard Dryface. Martin Scorsese's baby, baby. This is the only one. If I don't win, I'll be upset. That is a good joke. It's a Jaws reference. Holy shit.
Sounds like Chad's got a new catchphrase. It's a Jaws reference.
All right, get your votes in. 1 for Janesh and his Barney the Dinosaur bad hair job, or 2 or Chad and his mutant baby shark. 1 for Janesh, 2 for Chad.
Chad and his mutant baby shark. Ooh! Got a subscriber coming in voting for Janesh. Really swinging things.
Those damn subscribers.
People have asked us, why do subscribers' votes count triple? It's because they give us money. If you just want to Venmo us directly, we can just work it that way.
Goddamn Blabbermouth lobby.
You guys want to Venmo me directly? I've got the scorecard right here. I can add points at will.
Yeah, click the donate button underneath, which you absolutely can do to send us money. Thank you, Cheese Badger, for adding into the Catchphrases channel on the Blabbermouth Discord. It's a Jaws reference, yeah. All right, get your votes in. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Chad, 1 for Janesh.
I'm feeling the heat, man. I'm putting up Joseph numbers right now.
Get the PS4 controller.
You're doing better than that, man. Don't be so hard on yourself.
All right, congrats, Chad. All right, so last head-to-head matchup of round 2. Last head-to-head matchup of the whole game. Joseph versus Aviva. So Joseph, tell me about this hidden message.
Yeah, there was a hidden message added to the White House website after Joe Biden became president, which is strange because I'm pretty sure that Joe Biden is unable to actually say the word subliminal. Hamburger.
Subliminal. All right. Aviva, tell me about the Ohio Bomb Squad.
The Ohio Bomb Squad found a suspicious package that turned out to be a cat and her kittens. Moments later, Catherine Bigelow ended up directing a movie about the incident, earning her several Academy Awards. And that movie was called The Cute Locker. And I'm actually not kidding.
I'm not sure if that's true. That one doesn't feel entirely real to me.
That's true.
You want to tell people?
Yeah, sorry. Votes now. 1 for Joseph and his hidden message on the White House website, or 2 for Aviva and her cats that like to blow up. Cute Locker. For sure. It's on
They
IMDb.
love it.
I looked on IMDb. You can find it. He was not kidding.
Some people think it should have been called the Purr Locker, but it was a real toss-up. Real toss-up there.
Dominique, how high are you?
Yeah, Dominique Arma says this was not the episode to watch while high. I think it's the best episode to watch while high. Oh man, this is a close one, people. This is a very meaningful vote.
Wow.
1 for
A
Joseph,
subscriber to
2
jump
for
in right now.
Aviva.
Oh my god.
Joseph, the soccer fans, rooting for that tie, Red.
He's like, draw. Yeah, that game show in the 70s was called Draw, Lose or Win in England.
Joseph Nguyen is awful.
Me. Your joke's obviously better. I already voted, but I thought maybe I could sneak another one in. I guess your system is airtight.
That is true. In fact, my system is warning me that already voted. How is this so close? Good question. All right. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Aviva, 1 for Joseph. damn it. All right.
Yeah,
That is a tie. That
decimal
is a
points.
tie. That is a tie.
I don't even know what to do with this.
Clitoris, and it's too
stumped
late.
Phil.
It's too late.
Uh,
All right. So that is a tie. So now it's come down to it. It's a round we like to call
the spaghetti round. This is where we all eat spaghetti the whole round. And
no. It's called. Oh wait. Oh, I skipped ahead, didn't I? Yeah. First of all, we need to before we can get into that round, which is called the
Spaghetti
final
round.
round. Let's go back to that one. We need to know where we stand. So where do we stand, Phil?
it's really fucked up because there's decimals. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on now that it's, I mean, Janesh still has 1 point. That's pretty clear. We all know that one. Joseph's got 1.5 points somehow, I guess. I'm not sure how that math's going to work. And then
That's illegal.
Dad's got 2 points because, you know, he's an American and he gets whole points. And then Aviva's got 3.5 points. So she's still in the lead going into the final round, which is going to be worth 3 points.
Going to be worth 3 points, which is again called the final round.
Yeah. It's a game. It's a game and a round called the final.
All right. In the chat, I need people to mention their favorite food or meal. Can be your favorite. It can be a dish, can be a type of food, or it can be a specific meal. Wedhead likes spaghetti round better. So we have a vote
is this
for
why it's called spaghetti round? Because you ask about food?
So Phil, how do you make a traditional spaghetti round?
I don't know. It's a lot of, well, no, there's no carnitas. I don't know. Oh, they're making suggestions.
Tacos.
Yeah. You just mix it all in. Fluffernutter, tacos, carnitas. That's how you make it in England.
Oyster omelet. That sounds
You just
Flour
put
and
that,
scallion
several cups of
pancake.
sugar.
Hamburger. Oh, come on. It's got to be candy bacon, penne alla vodka. Oh, it's got to be hamburger. I don't know how we didn't even think about that. All right, we're going with hamburger, people. You can keep suggesting stuff. I am very hungry, and just imagining Taco Bell box coming to my door is very exciting. Candied bacon. It's called Millionaire's Bacon, BMO. Or at least that's the dumb name everybody's decided on in San Francisco. All right, so let's get into the final round. Each comic is going to write a response to the same prompt. It is going to be worth 3 points, and then we are going to go from the least amount of points to the most amount of points. So here we go. The name of a hamburger place you should never order from. What is the name of a hamburger place you should never order from? They have 2 minutes starting right now. And we get the funky bass version of the theme.
Yeah.
People, if this is your first time watching, give us a follow. Please follow us. We would appreciate you follow us by pressing the follow button. If you miss, try again. Do it as many times as you need to until you have followed us. If you already follow us, please subscribe. We would appreciate that. Help us keep the show going. If you don't want to do that, there's also a donation link under the video that you are watching. You can click on that, and I think is it PayPal? I don't know. Venmo? Something like that.
Yeah.
One of those things, you can send us some cash. If not, we'll give you an address. Just ship us a briefcase full of money. We will accept that as well. Another way to support the show, God Eats Bagels is now following. Did you unfollow and then refollow us?
I know.
I also just posted a merch link into the chat. There's also merch listed below. You can check that out. That's another way to support the show. We have shows every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. We normally have a comic poker show Friday night, but we are taking a break from that this Friday. That's all the things I can think to announce.
Yep, and I just say, if you can't do any of those things, can't buy merch, can't subscribe or whatever, just tell a friend. This is a show we're putting a lot of work into, and if you like the show, you think it's funny, you enjoy yourself, tell a friend, post about it, Facebook, Instagram. You can tag us, whatever you want to do, but just try and get the word out. We'd really appreciate it. Got a lot of time left.
10 seconds.
Let's dance. I don't like like the shoulder shake. That makes me nervous.
I don't know why it would. The British are weird. All right. So now the name of a hamburger place you should never order from, going from least amount of points to most amount of points. Where do we start, Phil?
Yeah, so we'll start, I guess, over with Janesh. Janesh is 1 point, so we'll do Janesh with 1 point. Why don't you, can you name the hamburger place you should never order from?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty long name. It's called Stepmama's Meats, where we specialize in the tenderest meats that remind you of your stepmother, who used to be your dad's secretary, and now is the reason you have 2 Christmases, but one is really sad. And that's why I'm afraid of ghosts, Phil.
All right. So move over to Joseph with 1.5 points. Why don't you let me know what's the name of the hamburger place you should never order from?
Five Guys talking about Bitcoin. Hamburger.
Unfair that he has the hamburger catchphrase. Didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah. That worked.
Five Guys talking about Bitcoin.
All right. Chad, turn to you. What's the name of the hamburger place you should never order from?
You should never order from Dahmer's. Martin Scorsese's babies, baby.
All right. Going into our resident of the week, Aviva. Why don't you let me know the name of the hamburger place you should never order from?
Now I've tried this, and you definitely shouldn't order from this place. You should never order from the Poo and Pee burger restaurant. I'm actually not kidding. Don't do that.
The Poo and Pee burger restaurant. Nice.
P&P burgers. You know, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I loved them.
All right, so now you guys are going to vote in the chat from left to right. Number 1 for Janesh, 2 for Chad, 3 for Aviva, or 4 for Joseph. Left to right as they appear on the screen. Get those votes in. This will determine the winner of the game for sure.
Yeah,
Because we got a bunch of half points.
I'm not sure if you're aware, Chad, but Dahmer's closed. It's now just Jeff's.
Oh, damn. Well, you avoid Jeff's then. That is not a solid establishment.
I was gonna say Army Hammer's burger restaurant, but
I was going to say Chick-fil-A.
do they serve burgers?
RD coli. Didn't quite work.
Kirk wants to know that I said Dahmer.
Who
Dahmer.
said Dahmer?
That was Chad. That was number 2.
No, it was me.
Kirk.
Yeah.
It was definitely me. 4.
It was Aviva who said Poo and Pee, and it was Joseph who said
Yeah.
hamburger.
Hamburger.
And it was Janesh who went first.
Word for word.
Army Hammers. All right, coming down to it. Gonna say 5 seconds.
Oh.
4 for Joseph, 3 for Aviva, 2 for Chad, 1 for Janesh. That is it. The winner of this round, Chad, 41.2%.
Hey. Woo. Thank you.
Despite, as God Eats Bagels says in the chat, I don't understand how Poo and Pee isn't winning. Those are perfect comedy words. All right. All right. So that brings us to the final standings. Where do we stand, Phil?
Yep. So, it's one of those nights, a ton of math going on. Not really my strong suit, but luckily this person pulled it out with good, solid whole points. So our Blabbermouth champion of the night, Mr. Chad Opitz, with 5 points.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Huge
Chad.
applause.
It is hard to get a rising round of applause out of 6 people when you have just beaten 3 of them.
That's true.
All right. So, congratulations again. Chad, where can people find you and your works online?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Chad Opitz. And, just Help me help Rick Moranis.
Also a great catchphrase. All right, Janesh, where can people find you and your works?
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Clubhouse at Janesh Rahlan.
Clubhouse.
All one word. Damn. Yeah, if you want to talk about Bitcoin with me, holla.
Aviva, where can people find you online?
You can find me online at Livin' La Viva Loca on Twitter, and you can just search Aviva Siegel on Instagram. I think that's my name. And then you can come to Talkies on Zoom every first and third Friday. And other than that, I'll just be at the Poo and Pee Burger Restaurant.
Also, watch out for her new journalist enterprise, the Who Gives a Shit Gazette. Make sure
Nice.
and look into that. Joseph, where can people find you?
They can check out my weekly show, Nightlife on Mars, at nightlifeonmars.com. I'm on all the socials at VietJew. Do not Google Joseph Nguyen because there's like a million of us. So yeah, look me up one of those other ways.
Perfect. All right, Phil, do we have a raid planned?
Yep. I think we're going to go over to, she's still going? No, she's not going. Let's see. All right, let me find somebody else.
Let's head back to Stab. They got Pictionary going.
Yep, let's do Stab. All right.
Going to head over to Stab Comedy. We had some of them join us today. A good group out of Sacramento. Have a bunch of fun games with fun comics. And Jesse's been on the show before. All right. One more time, thank you to Joseph Nguyen, Aviva Siegel, Chad Opitz, Janesh Rahlan. I've been Red Scott.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Don't forget, no poker show this Friday, but we do this regularly every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So check us out and follow all information at blabbermouth.live. And don't forget to go buy some merch or check out the other promos. I forgot how I said it.
Promos, yeah.
Promos.
Doo-doo.